and welcome back to some FIFA 15 football summer transfers. As you guys probably know, like most of you guys will know, especially if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, I have just got back from holiday and I am massively out of the loop with regards to transfers, or I was about half an hour ago before I went and researched them all. And I thought some of you guys might be a little bit out of the loop. You haven't got the time that I usually have to sit there hunting through football news and all stuff like that all day, every bloody day. So I thought I would get myself up to speed and I'll bring you guys up to speed on some of the transfers that you might have missed as well. Now, like I said, I have been massively out of the loop, so some of this was really big news to me. But if you guys already know it, maybe down in the comment section, put someone else that has been transferred. I am sure there has been hundreds of players that I have missed out. People that aren't going to be in this list are people like Begovic, who has gone to Chelsea, Turan, who has gone to Barca, but hasn't got to Barca until January and stuff like that. There is tons. I have only got 11 of them. So if you guys want to put down in the comment section your favourite one, and if you do enjoy this video, make sure you smash a like as well, and I'll get back to daily uploads for you guys if that is what you do indeed want. I hope you can kind of notice that I've been on holiday as well. Not massively brown, but we are a little bit. We spent quite a while out there and we missed some absolutely insane transfers. So let's get on and get into them. Also, before we do, if you want to get any coins, there's a link down in the description to IG Sky. The footies is coming. Like, I've got myself a little bit back up to speed. Footies is apparently out on Wednesday with, like, there's going to be pink and Barbo and stupid shit like that. So go and get yourself some coins before they start going back up in price, because I'm sure everyone is going to want to try out the special pink cards. Like £8 a million, and then you get 8% off as well with the discount code AJ3. So check out IG Sky. And let's just jump in and take a look up first at Yohan Cabaye. I never thought, after he almost like turned to shit and got sold by Real Madrid a couple of seasons ago, and he came back into the squad and then now he's gone. Like, he didn't go originally when everyone in the whole of like Real Madrid's spoiled little world, where they just go mad at players when they don't win the World Cup, even though they can't possibly win the World Cup. That's how ridiculous some Real Madrid fans are. When he didn't get sold during that spell, I thought he would just stay there forever, but he hasn't. He's gone and he's moved to Porto, and maybe quite on bitter terms. I'm not too sure. Real Madrid have unfollowed him on Twitter, which was kind of news. It's not really news, but at the same time, it's a bit of gossip, isn't it? Maybe that's how they told him that he'd been sold. Like, he went to drop them a cheeky DM. Yo, what time's training today? Sorry, you must be followed by the user to DM them back. I don't know. And he's like, holy shit, I'm getting sold. That's probably not how it happened. They probably just follow their own players. I haven't really looked into it, but Cabaye has gone over to Porto, and that is the most unfootbally bit of news that I could possibly have given you about it. Did you know they've unfollowed him on Twitter? No, well, he's gone to Porto. He's moved over to the Portuguese league. It's probably going to be good for FIFA because they don't have too many decent goalkeepers. Porto have got a couple of decent players as well that you can put in, but they are missing in some positions when you are trying to build a squad on FIFA. And to have Cabaye over there, he's probably going to be like 82, 83, something like that. Maybe even still 84 as he is this year. Will be decent for FIFA, and I'm sure he's going to have a nice end to his career over there. Up first in centre-back, we have got Toby Alderweireld. Oh shit, when I heard about this one. He's played the whole season for Southampton. I heard they were really keen to sign him, and he's pissed off the Spurs. It's just what Spurs do, isn't it? Usually Spurs' transfer policy, I'll tell you this is an actual known 100% fact. What they do, they find out, they put a spy in Everton, and they find out who we're trying to sign, and then they just sign them before we can. It's just what they do, and now apparently they're doing it to Southampton instead, so they've got to sign Toby Alderweireld. Next to him, we have got Ogbonna, one of the sweatiest centre-backs on FIFA, although there's talk that he could be silver next year, but I hope, just out of hope, that he isn't, because he's moved to West Ham, and he's going to slot straight into your sweaty BPL. Oh my god, Ogbonna in the BPL is going to be filth. Imagine him and a newer, like 70 odd, 75, 76, 77 rated centre-backs with like 70 odd. Oh my god, it's going to be so disgusting. And Ogbonna has come over to West Ham and made some pretty decent signings so far this window. You've got to give it to West Ham. They are doing well, and they are certainly improving their team. Next to him, we have got a guy called Darmian, I think I pronounced his name. He used to play for Torino in the Italian league. He is Italian, and he's just signed for Manchester United. I would be lying if I had any idea who this guy is, but apparently he's a right back, not a right midfield, as he is on this FIFA. He's 24 according to Foothead. That's about as much I know about him. So if you guys know if he's a decent player, let me know down in the comment section. And we're going to move on to the midfielder. We've got more Man United players, because Man United remind me of a pure on RuneScape. Do you know one of them players who just only trains one stat? Last season, they just had 14 attackers and they couldn't fit them all in the squad, and that was the end of that. They didn't really care about the defence in the midfield. They just kind of fucked up a bit. This season, instead of that, they've sold off all their strikers. Falcao's gone, Van Persie's gone, he's going to be in this squad in a minute, and now they're just like, no, screw the attack, we're just going to build a midfield. And now they've gone and signed 2 midfielders. They're going to put them both in. They've gone and signed the Schners, as I'm going to call them. We've got Schneiderlin and Schweinsteiger who are going into the squad. 2 very good signings. Schweinsteiger will probably bring some actual order to their midfield. I know they were playing a lot better towards the end of last season, but at the end of the day, Fellaini was their best midfield player and Di Maria was on the bench. So maybe Schweinsteiger can kick Di Maria up the arse and get him to play decent. And Schneiderlin's a very good player. Loads of teams have been looking to sign him for ages. He's been linked with Arsenal countless times because he's kind of the player that they need. He's the Vieira, as they always say about Arsenal, that's what they need. But now he has gone over to Man United for 24 million, I think, which is quite a lot. But he is a very good player, as we all know from watching him. Left midfield, we have got Yohan Cabaye. This was a transfer that I didn't ever see happening, but then when you think about it, it's kind of clever why it has, or you can see why it has happened. It's because of Alan Pardew, basically. He is the Crystal Palace manager. He used to work with Cabaye at Newcastle, and he's brought him back to the Premier League to play for Crystal Palace. Now, I'm not one to go hating on Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace are not they're not PSG, are they? They're just not PSG. Cabaye was playing for PSG. Didn't play that often. He only started a couple of games in the Champions League and stuff like that. But at the same time, he was playing for PSG and he's gone to Crystal Palace. I don't even know what to say. We're going to move on. We're actually going to do the centre attack and mid first because we've got Ronaldo, who has gone to Newcastle. I'm actually shitting. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually shitting myself a little bit. Like, we've signed Dale Lefebvre, Everton have, and that's pretty good. We signed Tom Cleverley, and it's Tom Cleverley, but at the end of the day, he's just a bit of cover for Barkley or McCarthy or something like that. He's probably not going to play every single week, and he was doing alright towards the end of last season. But this video is not about that. Crystal Palace have signed Cabaye and Newcastle have signed Wijnaldum, and I'm not going to lie, I am shitting myself a little bit because there's so many, like, I want to say lower teams than Everton, but at the same time, they're just not anymore. We're in and around the same bunch of them. West Ham as well, making so many sick signings, and I'm a little bit terrified, I'm not going to lie. I think Wijnaldum's going to do sick. Cabaye has always been sick in the Premier League. Ogbonna, West Ham signed Payet. There's so many of them, and to be honest, I'm probably scared that we're not going to be able to, like, fight even for top 6, top 8, never mind the top 4, as we all, of course, do dream of. But for now, let's move on and go to some absolutely fucking ridiculous news because we've got Raheem Sterling being sold for £49 million. Oh my god. City have made Liverpool look absolutely stupid there, haven't they? I always knew he wasn't worth 50 million. Oh my god. Why on earth would you pay almost 50 million for Sterling? I'm sure Brendan Rodgers is buzzing because now he's got £7 million players, a great character that he can go and sign. But it's just stupid. He's gone to Man City for nearly 50 million for Raheem Sterling. Just no, that's just ridiculous. I don't care how much potential he's got. He seems like an absolute dickhead, and he didn't even play that good last year. And you're going to spend 50 million on him. Oh my god, let's just move on. Let's move up to the strikers. We've got a slightly more sensible one. Sevilla taking Immobile from Borussia Dortmund on a season-long loan. So I don't watch too much of the Bundesliga. I know he was absolutely sick in the Serie A, but apparently, obviously, hasn't done too good since going over to the Bundesliga. So now he's going to try his hand in the Liga BBVA instead. And then finishing it off, we have got Robin van Persie, who has just gone to Fenerbahce. Like I said, Man United just abandoning all of their attackers and just buying midfielders instead. But like I said, they're like a pure on RuneScape. They're off the absolute rocker. And Robin van Persie, the highest rated striker in the BPL with Falcao, them two, and Man U have got rid of both of them, although they probably don't deserve their ratings at all. They've still got Rooney. God knows who they've got. They're probably going to sign another 14 midfielders and 3 strikers before the end of the window, so it doesn't matter too much at the moment. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you've got any other transfers that you think are better than these ones, like I said, pop them down in the comment section. If you've enjoyed it and want to see daily uploads return once again, make sure you smash a like on this video. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to making some more videos for you guys. You've got the footies and stuff like that as well. If you want to check out my holiday, there's stuff about it on Twitter and Instagram. If you're wondering what I've been up through the past couple of weeks, there's a link to them down in the description. But for now, that is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.